So you want a Roland MC101, but all the reviews just play plinky plonky sound like this. Well, here's an example of some of the real sounds you can make using the MC101, such as drum and bass, house and techno, trance, trap, old school UK garage, and hardstyle. What other features does it have? Well, it's completely portable. I can hold it in my hand with no cables attached and it's still powered up and ready to go. Of course, that's not much use because there's no speakers in it, so you're going to have to plug it into something to play a sound in the first place. There's also some available scatter effects, but they're not much use because the presets they've given you are basically unusable. Why didn't they just give you something simple? I don't know, but here's a demo of what it comes with. Now you can adjust those sounds yourself and make whatever effect you like. You can probably make something much more usable, but this is how it comes out the box, and I would not use any of these in a live set. Now, because it's so small, the face panel is pretty basic, which means you're really limited on knobs and buttons. That means they've had to make everything either a shift function or you have to go through loads of menus, and I hate menu diving. But even something as simple as changing the tempo can become just a little bit awkward. There are some features that you can get to straight away, which is useful for when you're in a performance situation, such as the filters. Each one of the 4 tracks has its own filter, which can be controlled from here. You just click filter, and that assigns to track 1, 2, 3, or 4. Drum pads are pretty good. You can play a beat on them even though they're really small pads. Some of the more professional finger drummers out there might not like it, but for getting something programmed into the sequencer, I think that's great. Now, because it is handheld and small and portable, it means it can run off batteries, which is useful if you want to play in the park and play with a Bluetooth speaker, which I have done, but it does sometimes mean that when you plug it into USB on the back, that you don't realise that the USB actually isn't plugged in at the other end. I would probably take the batteries out whenever you're not using it as a portable unit, if it's sat on your desk or anything, just so you're not wasting batteries, wasting money, and effectively damaging the environment with all those pointless thrown away batteries. One of the coolest things about this unit is you can use it as an audio interface. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean you can record through it. You can't plug anything into this and record that into your DAW, but what you can do is build all your sequences and patterns on here, and it will record directly as a multi-channel, so you can record 4 channels at once. I don't know of many other groove boxes that do this, but that is really cool. All in all, this is a great groove box. It's got loads of cool drum sounds, synth sounds, bass sounds. All the presets are really good and really usable. Sometimes there's actually too many because you have to flick through loads of ones which are really similar before you can get to something more interesting. You can't really edit the sounds an awful lot. This works great when paired with other equipment. If you want to see that, check out the link in the description for a full 20-minute live set using this as the centerpiece alongside some of my other gear.